Hi, I'm at ICast 2025. I'm with John Bird from Rather Outdoors, and we're going to talk a little bit about some of the new products that Lew's has.
All right, so one thing we got new this year is the new Speed Spool RX. If you're familiar with the Tournament MP, this is the replacement for that. So this is a Tournament MP, but just definitely has a big upgrade. So one thing we did differently in this reel, we've added the new ParaMag RX braking system, which is a friction-free system. And we actually introduced that braking system last year in the custom. And so biggest thing is what we're starting to do now, we're starting to trickle down technology from our higher end products down to a more, so I guess you call it our weekend warrior price point. And so this reel right here is going to be $179. So all new frame design. And let me just tell you, it's an aluminum frame, and with the aluminum frame, if you like me, I'm a shallow water angler. I like to flip, pitch, I like to get into the nitty gritty stuff. And so let me tell you, with the aluminum frame, you're not gonna have to worry about any flexing of the frame or anything like that. You can be able to boat flip them. 20 pounds of drag, and then you got an 8 bearing system here. And let me just tell you, a lot of guys, when they hear bearings, they like to have the most bearings that they possibly can. Well, let me just tell you, if you got bearings in the right places, you don't need 20 bearings in a reel. So just make sure you keep that in mind. That's just a little sidebar tip that I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. In this reel right here, we have the ParaMag ITB. So with Lew's, you're gonna hear a lot about ParaMag. Well, that's two different braking systems, RX, ITB. Biggest difference, I'm gonna take this side plate off so you can see the difference here. With the ParaMag ITB, we have this gold disc right here. We call this our turbo disc. What happens is, you see that it moves like this, it auto adjusts. So when you make your initial cast, it pops out to help prevent backlashes at the beginning of the cast, and at the end of the cast, it pops back in and it gives you a little bit more extra distance with the ParaMag ITB. The biggest difference between ITB and the RX is the disc on the RX is stationary, but the way that the magnets are spaced out around the side plate of the reel right here, they're evenly displaced. So they both have a collar, it's just this collar moves. But with the brakes being spread out evenly around here, you're not gonna have to worry about backlashes because you got evenly displaced brakes going around the spool and maintaining good connection. You're not touching, but good connection, so that whenever you're casting lightweight baits or whatever into the wind, backlash should be minimal. So once you dial them suckers in, I'm telling you, you're gonna have a great day on the water.
Awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
No problem.